Long ago, in the hidden heart of the African savannah, there was a mysterious village called Zundaka. This village was known for its vibrant festivals and its women who wore the most stunning hairstyles, each a work of art passed down through generations. Yet among them, one young girl outshone them all. Every week, Zina's hair would transform into a style so extraordinary that it seemed otherworldly. One week, her locks would cascade in waves of pure black silk. The next, they would twist into intricate braids that shimmered as if kissed by moonlight. People whispered that she must possess a secret power. Some said she was blessed by the gods, others claimed she was cursed. Zina's beauty drew admirers from far and wide, but she kept to herself, rarely mingling with the villagers. Her hut sat on the edge of the forest, and no one dared visit her uninvited. Still, her cousin, Aduke, a fairy and curious girl, was determined to uncover Zina's secrets. One fateful night, during the festival of Max, Zina arrived late, her hair styled in an enchanting crown of golden threads. Intertwined with glowing fireflies, the crowd gasped in awe, but Zina's piercing gaze silenced any attempt to question her. As the drums thundered, Aduke watched her cousin closely, noticing how Zina seemed uneasy, her eyes darting towards the edge of the forest. Aduke decided she would follow her cousin home that night. The moon was full and bright. Aduke crept through the forest, keeping a safe distance behind Zina. When Zina reached her hut, she paused as though sensing she was being watched. Aduke froze, her heart pounding. Zina disappeared into the hut, and Aduke approached cautiously, peering through a small crack in the wall. What she saw made her blood run cold. Inside, Zina knelt before an old cracked mirror. Slowly, she reached up and removed her head. Aduke clapped her hands over her mouth to stifle a scream as Zina's disembodied head hovered above her body, her hands working tirelessly to braid her hair with supernatural speed. Her braids shimmered and pulsed with energy, like veins carrying liquid gold. Then came the sound of a voice, soft but chilling. "Why do you watch, Aduke?" Aduke turned in horror to find Zina's headless body standing behind her, the severed neck glowing faintly. The head, still floating, turned to face Aduke, its glowing eyes filled with sorrow and something far darker. Realizing she had been caught, Aduke stammered an apology, trembling. Zina sighed and placed her head back onto her neck, the airy glow fading. "You shouldn't have followed me," Zina said, her voice heavy with regret. Zina revealed the truth. Years ago, she had been cursed by Onwane, a powerful but vengeful priestess. As a child, Zina had stolen a sacred comb from the priestess's shrine, seeking to make her hair as beautiful as the other women in the village. But the priestess caught her and cursed her with eternal beauty at a terrible cost. "My head must leave my body to complete the transformation," Zina explained. "The curse forced me to braid my hair anew each week. If I fail, my beauty will fade, and I will turn to stone. But the curse is not mine alone. Anyone who discovers my secret will share my fate." Aduke's eyes widened in terror. "What do you mean?" "The curse has marked you now," Zina said. "You saw what you should not have. You must promise never to speak of this, or the spirit of the forest will come for you." Before Aduke could respond, there was a sudden rustle outside the hut. Zina's eyes narrowed. "Someone else is here," she whispered. A shadow moved across the doorway, a hunter from the village. Drawn by the glow from Zina's braids, he stepped into the hut, his spear raised. "I knew there was something unnatural about you," he said, his voice trembling. "Leave now," Zina warned, her voice low and dangerous. But the hunter longed. In a flash, Zina removed her head again. Her glowing eyes burned like fire, and her hair writhed like living snakes. The hunter froze in terror, dropping his spear. "You should have listened," Zina said. The ground trembled, and dark tendrils snaked out from the shadows, wrapping around the hunter and pulling him into the darkness. His scream echoed through the forest, then silence fell. Aduke stared in horror as Zina turned to her. "This is the cost of curiosity," Zina said. "The spirits demand silence. Swear to me, Aduke, that you will never speak of what you've seen." "I swear," Aduke whispered, tears streaming down her face. From that day on, Aduke avoided Zina, too terrified to even meet her eyes. Zina's hair continued to change every week, more beautiful and otherworldly than ever. But the villagers noticed something else, an air of sadness that clung to her like a shadow. The story of Zina became a whispered legend, a tale told to warn against the dangers of envy, curiosity, and the price of beauty. No one ever dared to uncover her secrets again.